Hey everyone, I'm here playing Champions of Arborethia. Uh, I got a good number of accounts here, 3 mushrooms per account, because if you want to play the game more, if you want to play the game more, 3 shrooms is the way to go. Uh, it's going to be slow at the start, um, but after you get rebirths from hitting level 15, it'll pay off a lot more. Um, so yeah, I'll just run through my accounts for the day and sort of talk through what I'm doing. So this guy's an alchemist. He gets forage bonus, which means you basically don't play him, you leave him on forage mode, and he gives you guaranteed spores and experience every day. This guy's a jester. They're very good at leveling up. They have an XP bonus. And right now he's too high of a level for me to fight, so I just do explorers. Uh, Here we found a nice little woodland spirit who's going to give us a riddle. An emblem bright, a forest crest, reflecting hunter's skill the best. Canopy of earth, a potent guise, leading hunts with wisdom's prize. From woods to glades, its strength revealed, in every stride a fearsome field. What am I within this game? The hunter symbol of endless fame. Basically, it's asking you what type of mushroom is the hunter class. Since I've done this riddle before, I know it's a parasol. Enter it, you get some spores, some experience. So that's pretty good. Now here we have 2 options. We come across some sticks that are oddly shaped. What do we want to do? We can dig or explore. Normally, I do explore the surroundings. It gives you a chance to find some bugs and kill them. If you dig, you most likely lose 1 action point, and maybe 10% of the time you find an item instead. So that's almost always bad. This one usually bad, but it has a bigger chance for experience. And since I need to rebirth, I'm going for experience. I chose wrong. I should have dug. We got another riddle. Hello, youngling. Don't be scared. I'm a peaceful old soul, and I love challenging younglings like you to a riddle. Are you ready? As you know, we live in this beautiful place around Arborethia. Can you spell that without the letters bore? I don't think this place is boring at all. The trick is he's just asking you to spell the word that. So that, boom, get money, get XP. This riddle always gives a lot of XP, so that's very good. We got the same hunter parasol riddle, so just type that in real quick. Here is the most exciting thing you discover. It's a trunk lying over a ravine. Nothing happens. All right, and then this guy, he's getting towards the end of where I can actually fight people. So you usually want to do fighting if you can, because that's how you get the ETH drops in this game. So let's see. Uh, this B, just looking at the stats, we got about the same attack. I've got way more health than him and much more armor. So I'm just going to hit the little fast forward arrows here and win the game. Boom. You got some spores, XP, and health. We're a little bit low. Heal up for free. Well, for free on action points, but it costs you spores. And we're going to fight again. Moth, same thing. We got pretty much equal stats in terms of attack and defense, but I have more health, so I should win this. All right, heal up. This guy, he's got very weak attack, bad armor, low health, easy win. And you know what? I'm feeling risky. I'm not healing this time. Cursed Bunny. So this one is a little bit tougher. We're pretty much equal. So I'm going to use my ability a few times. For a hunter, the ability is you stun your enemy for 2 turns, which basically every time you use it, you get 1 free attack. Because one of the 2 turns is the turn you cast your special, the paralyzing arrow. Takes a little bit of time. I'm going to probably hit him 3 times before I fast forward. And so even though you have the fast forward option, it'll just play out the rest of the fight on whatever you have selected here. The flag is a runaway, so you'll always get a loss there. This is normal attack, which hits, I don't know, 85% of the time. And then the other one here in the middle is a heavy attack, which will hit probably, I don't know, 30% of the time, but it does double damage. So high risk, high reward. Sometimes you need the heavy attack, and if you do, it'll win. But I think I've done enough damage to this bunny. I'm going to auto to the end. And boom, we got an essence. Right now, I can't really use essences. Those are here in the forge menu, or the forging menu. So you combine different items. So like I can combine 2 bows to make a better bow. And then I can combine those 2 better bows to make an even better bow, a rare one. And then if you have 3 rares, so I only have 2 right now, the one I have equipped. I have 3 rares. Okay, never mind. This is actually a good upgrade for me. Taking the one off the Jester because he doesn't fight, and I'm taking the one off my little fighting hunter. And we're going to combine 3 rare bows into a magic bow. That's a huge damage upgrade because it goes from 3 attack up to 8 attack, and there was no accuracy on the other one, so big equip that, and we should be much better at fighting. Anyway, in order to use essences, you have to combine 4 magic items, and I only have 1 on most of my accounts. So now, as you can see, we went from 10 to 13 up to 16 to 19. So that bow made us a lot stronger. We're going to win more of these fights. Common shield. I do have 2 shields right now. The shield was my weakest piece of gear because I was using an uncommon, which means I can go ahead and upgrade that immediately. So for common and uncommon, you need 2 to upgrade them. To go from rare to magic, you need 3. All right, keep fighting. Mantis, this guy's a high damage, low armor, low health. So it's pretty much a damage race. We have more damage, so we win. And we got a resin. I don't need to check that because I already have the magic version, and I know I don't have other magic resins to combine with. This guy is basically the Mantis on steroids. Very high damage, so you can see they're 15 and 19. That's pretty much the same as me right here. Although I got more health and more armor, so we should be good. Although this one kind of tricky, it'll look a lot like you're gonna win and then you lose. So let's see. Nope, we won. Gonna heal up again because I'm getting low. Gonna do another fight. This guy's an easy enemy. Skip. B. We already tested. We beat this B because we're the same stats, but I have more health. XP book. That's good. So now we got 3 XP books. I probably won't do anything with those until I rebirth. So when you hit level 15, you can go ahead and give your guy a new one of these stats, but they go back to level 1. The experience book goes in this slot, and when you have 3 of them, it gives you an extra 50% chance to get an item drop from fighting. Right now, I don't think my hunter here, if I did that, would be able to win the fights without this defense bonus. I need the extra stats. Plus, I would lose the XP bonus on these 2, and I really don't feel like doing that right now. We're going to keep going. This is another fast forward fight. Another Essence of Wind, and we are done on this account. So hit the little log out button. I'm going to switch MetaMask accounts. You guys don't see this because it's a different window. And we're logging back in. All right, so here I got another forager. Basically, I just check each day and see, is this number here how much XP I'm going to get? Would that get him to the next level? And if it does, I'll try to play him and boost it up. So here we got 2 guys, a Jester. So this one I rebirthed already. So he has the XP bonus plus a forage bonus. He's going to be a very good forager, but I'm hunting for ETH drops, so I want to fight. In this case, you could see my weapon is red. That's because jesters are supposed to use bows, ranged weapons, but I don't have a magic ranged weapon. So if you're using the wrong type of weapon, you get half bonuses. My rare bow only does 3 damage, but the magic staff does 8 by default. So even at half stats, it's better than the rare bow. So that's why I got that. This fight, I'm not really sure if I can win. He's got a lot of damage there. And I don't have my third slot is wasted on the XP book to get bigger drops, so I'm going to use the Jester's ability. What this does is you confuse your opponent, and there's a 60% chance that they will hit themselves instead of you. So I'm going to pop one of those out, and if he hits himself once, I'm going to auto to the end. If he doesn't hit himself, I'm going to keep going. Boom, he hit himself. Now we know that we win. So fast forward. And we get an Essence of Death. That one's pretty good. That's like top 3 rarity essences. Fight again. We got Scything Nightmare, which is a praying mantis on steroids. You can see his attack is 18 to 22, which is massive. So I'm definitely using my ability here on him. Hit himself, that's good. I'm going to wait and see if he hits himself again. I want him to hit himself twice before I fast forward. All right, there we go. 2 hits. Now it's a win. Keep going. Bunny, much weaker enemy. I have more attack, more armor, more health. Easy win, skip to the end. So that's the other thing. I didn't mention your ability. You have 6 casts of it per day. You can't get mana back. There's no heal your mana. Even at level up, you keep the same amount. So if you can beat an enemy without it, you want to. This guy's an easy opponent. We're going to skip. I'm going to heal up my Jester because with the magic experience book here, his fighting is a little bit weaker. This one, I'm gonna attack and see how we do. So I'm dealing 7 damage. He missed. That's pretty good. I probably could skip to the end there. What does he hit me for? He hits me for 10. So I'm gonna need to hit him 8 times. He needs to hit me 8 times. It's gonna be a toss up. So I'm gonna do 1 attack and just see if we can get through this quicker. He hit himself, so I'm good to go. Oh, I thought I was good to go. I guess I was not. So if you die, you can hit revive, and you keep the same amount of action points. You get nothing for that one that you spent. But if you're at 0 or 1, it will always put you to 2 action points at the end. Curse Bunny, we beat him. Skip. Heal up. Curse Bunny again. Heal. This guy, I think I'm going to use a mana point because he's got pretty good armor, slightly higher attack than us. I want to see him hit himself once before I auto. Boom. All right. That's a win. Heal. I got 2 action points left here. Ooh, cores. Cores are a very tough enemy. High damage, high armor, high health. We're probably going to want to use both of our attacks here unless she hits herself 3 times. So even though she missed, it still counts as one of the charges here. So it's 3 of her attacks for the Jester. Honestly, since she missed twice, I think I win without the second thing. So I'm going to gamble. Nice. But you see, that one. So at the end of the fight, you heal from, 15 health. So I was very low at the end there. Skywrite, easy win. Heal for 20.4 health. All right, and I leveled up with this guy. It costs you spores. I got a lot of spores, but I want to level, so I'm doing it. Now over here, I could probably fight with this guy. It would cost me spores to pull this off. I could put the vitamin D on, but I'm pretty sure I left him intentionally empty because I was losing too many fights. He's only got a 17% health modifier, which is not very strong, so I'm exploring here. That was a nothing happens today. You wasted your thing. But we got a new riddle today. Can you solve the following? On pizza's stage, a masterpiece, a cheese that adds a flavorful feast, veins of blue with a savory kick. It enhances pizza's every lick. Named after an old Italian town, a culinary gem, a tale untold, a cheese that's bold with a tangy note, a pizza's canvas it helps promote. What am I, this cheese sublime, adding taste to pizza every time? This one, you're looking for an Italian cheese named after a town with blue veins. So that's Gorgonzola. Boom. Easy. Gonna explore again. You head out to your favorite place in Arborethia. Only a few minutes east lies a mossy clearance that's so serene and mystic you could sit there for hours, and so you do. You feel your body recovering in this peaceful atmosphere. XP and recover health. I wasn't damaged, but that's okay. Trees, bushes, meadows, forests, that's all you see. No one can claim that you haven't tried. Alright, absolutely nothing special happens today. But after a day outside in the fresh air, you feel more refreshed than ever. Gain 3 AP. AP are the action points. Fighting costs 1, exploring costs 2. Foraging will take everything you have left. And when you go to forage mode, you'll automatically start the next day foraging. So this guy started foraging. The first day you forage, you can't get your points back. Second day and on, if you cancel, you'll get the points back for that day. I don't want to take them out. I was just showing that. All right, we're going to do another explore. You meet an old druid, one of the oldest servants of the Tree of Life. Champignon of Arborethia, do you need healing? He asks. He does not wait for an answer, but raises his staff and mumbles a few unintelligible words. You feel instantly better, thank him, and move on. You gain XP and health. That's a good one. So now we're at kind of a tricky point. We don't have enough AP to explore, and I don't really like to forage. So what I tend to do is fight, and then pretty much you're just gonna go to the end. This fight we might actually win because it's a weak enemy. And we did. So if we lost that, I could revive and I would have 2 action points, so I could do a new explore. All right, done with this account. We're gonna swap over to account number 3 and see what's going on here. So here I had a double jester account. Both of them are rebirthed already, so these guys are much better fighters. This guy got 28 attack. The max roll there is 30, so that was very good. This guy got a defense roll 76. There you could go up to 100, so still pretty good. And here I got a lumberjack who I have foraging. And you're probably like, that's kind of weird. The alchemist has the forage bonus, and you're right. But if I get a magic coffee bean, what I do is I stop foraging and I use as much of his AP as I can to explore. So first of all, if I could fight with him, I would, but he's level 11, and I don't have very good gear available. This stuff is all, it's good, but it has a downside, and the downside is no longer worth me fighting. I'll lose everything, and I'll waste all my AP. So I explore a bunch. I skipped reading that one, sorry. Alright, so here you meet your old friend the druid. Champignon of Arborethia, how are you? He asks. Today I ran out of medical herbs, supply chain issues, but I have these little red pills. Actually, I forgot what they're good for. Do you want to try? Of course I want to try. I'm red pilled. Without hesitation, you grab some red pills and swallow them. The druid looks at you curiously. You're obviously part of an experiment. Immediately, you feel a pleasant warmth rising. All worries about Arborethia and the swarm fall away from you, and you completely relax. Soon you fall asleep. Hours later, you wake up with a terrible hangover. -1 AP. You gain experience and lost health. So that was the bad outcome. The other one is you could get +3 AP, and it's about 50-50, so I usually always go with that. If you say no, you just get some experience. All right, we're going to keep exploring. This is the pizza riddle, which we already know is Gorgonzola. We're going to explore again. We got 3 AP. Pizza riddle again. Ooh, be careful, make sure you type properly. All right, and now I have 1 AP left. So the reason I do it with a magic coffee bean, if you set them to forage, even with 1 AP, you'll get an essence. So you see I got a good number of essences down here from the days I've been foraging. So click over here. I'm going to stake him /forage 1 AP. I get 51 XP, 27 spores, and we'll do it. And tomorrow I'll have an extra essence over here. Now, on to this. So, my biggest downside here is I don't have a good shield. I have common shield. I'd probably switch to the curse shield if I was level 8, but I'm level 6. This one, we have more AP than the Cora, or more attack than the Cora. She's got a little bit better armor, but we always attack first, so I think I'm going to risk it. The reason this one doesn't look so tough is she's level 5 and I'm level 6, so you can get enemies 1 level below you or 1 level above you. Here I got lucky, I'm going for it. And we got a victory, but it was a close one. Heal up. We're going to fight again. Skyrite, this one we know is easy win, no matter what level. Mantis, this one, like I said before, it's kind of a damage race, but we have more damage, more health, so we auto to the end. Here I'm not going to heal, it's 5 health for, how much does this cost? 14? Yeah, I'm going to risk it. We got more damage, he's got a little bit better armor, but pretty much if your attack is bigger than our armor, don't worry about it. So I'm going for it. And we win. We didn't take very much damage there, so I'm going to keep pushing my luck. Skyrite, skip to the end. Alright, now I'm half health. I do want to heal. This guy, Scarred Peasant, we can see he's got less health. His attack is a little bit less than ours, and his thing is equal, so it should be a win. Snail, we auto through. We're going to heal up, though, because that snail hurts us a little bit. Alright, this enemy is going to be a tough one. So he hits pretty much just as hard as us, but he's got more health and more armor. So we're going to probably manual this to the end. You can't, well, you can go to auto with your ability, but cast it 6 times in a row. So it's kind of a waste. We need him to hit himself. Nice. That was good luck. Two in a row. Gonna send another one of these on him just to be safe. All right. And now we've definitely won the fight, so I'm going to auto. Mantis, we auto. Mantis below our level, too. Here, you see, we went from a level 5 core that was an easy win up to a level 7. She's got an extra 20 health on us, more damage, more armor. So her, we're using our ability. That was a good hit. Fortunately, I missed. She did too. She did not hit herself there. We're using another confuse. That one was good. You can see here the armor is playing a bit of a difference. I have 6, she has 12, so she's dealing an extra 3 damage whenever she hits me versus when she hits herself. Ooh, it's mixed luck there. She missed, but she was attacking herself, so we wanted her to hit. There we go. That was a nice one. All right, here, I don't know. I'm going to attack her, see what happens. 9, yeah, I just need 1 more hit. I forgot how much damage I was dealing. All right. Boom. She's gone. victory. 135 XP, 69 spores. Nice. All right. And so now, as I said, I'm kind of shield poor on this account. This is my whole stash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to steal this shield from myself. And I'm going to put it on my other jester, who I do fight with. So this guy is a defense-based jester. I don't really have many good items here, so we're just going to go for it. Snail, this one's a level below us, easy win. We're going to fight again. Davina, 6 to 8. So we got the same attack, but she's got less health, and she's a level below us, so we're skipping to the end. We're going to heal up. Mantis, this one is easy win. Ooh, we got a nice shield there. Now, I could heal here. It would cost me 9 spores, but whenever you level up, you get a free full heal. So I'm just going to level up, and it heals me to full. And I'm going to go ahead and equip this uncommon shield. So I'm just checking here. I didn't know if I had 2 or 3 talismans. For the accessory slot down here, if you have 3 of the same, you can upgrade them, and it becomes equipable at level 5. I don't have 3, so we're going to keep fighting. Here, this Davina, you can see they have more damage than us, but a lot less health and way less armor. So I think I still win this on auto. Yes, I do. I'm going to heal, though. Anyway, so I'm just going to kind of do this on autopilot for a little bit. The main goal of this game, I would say, is to get experience and level up as fast as you can. The reason you want to level up is each time you rebirth, you have a higher drop rate chance for the Ethereum drops. And you want to get to 2 rebirths so that you have the maximum possible chance available. So if you go here, this little $sign tab at the top, it shows you all of these Ethereum items are available for dropping. If you fight an enemy, it has a small chance of dropping anytime you beat one. So you really would like to get one of these 0.1s, but I haven't gotten those yet. Yeah, so you fight if you can. The other way you can get ETH drops is over here at the leaderboard. They have a daily burn leaderboard. So you see the spore counter up at the top. You can throw these away, burn them, and you get a chance. You get entered into this competition. So what happens is every day at 4 o'clock it closes, and if you have burned at least 10% of the top burner, so here 20,000 was the max. So this guy who did 2001 was eligible. All 21 of these people were entered into a raffle, and 2 of them got a crypto drop. The other thing, so you see that you spend your spores on, healing, leveling. There's also a market page here where if you sort by price, you could buy all sorts of items that have dropped. And usually I do like to come check if they have coffee beans or experience books, because those are valuable items. If there's anything under 5,000, I'll try to buy it for those 2. But there's not right now, so we're just going to keep fighting. Here, this one, I'm going to do 1 confuse because it's going to be a close fight. He hit himself, so now it's an easy win. Last AP. This one, it's the same Rhino Beetle, but he is now a level ahead of us instead of being our same level. He hit himself. I'm going to go ahead and try to double confuse him since this is my last fight. I don't really need to. Well, he hit himself twice. All right, we're good. All right, so that's the last one on this account. Sign out. We're going to keep going to account number 3. We got 2 foragers. Both of these we can just leave alone. Here we got another jester. This one got Slightly worse defense bonus, but I have better items here. Common vitamin D will help him out a lot. So most of these fights I'm going to be able to auto through. Fights are usually easier at the low levels. There's less that you can actually lose. Davina or like a wolf is probably the hardest enemy you'll encounter. So I'm just going to try to go through this fast because I got a lot of accounts to play. Will hurt, doesn't matter. It should have mattered. The wolf, like I said, is a tough enemy. They hit very hard. And yeah, we're going to hope he hits himself a few times here very hard. One, that was good. And so we still heal from our vitamin D accessory. 2 hits, and we're going to auto to the end because we only got to hit him one more time. He'd have to hit us at least 3. So yeah, the accessories here, you got vitamin D, which heals you every round. Resin, which gives you defense. Let's see, we can go to the market, and they probably have the others. There's Talisman, which gives flat health. Uh, Book gives you experience, and Grindstones, which give attack. So really, my 2 favorites are either the vitamin D or the Grindstone. I think Grindstone is very underrated right now. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't need to think too much about these level 2 fights. Uh, Almost every enemy you're gonna beat. Skip to the end. Common shield. No level up, but that's okay. We don't touch our alchemists because they still need more experience to level. So we're switching accounts again here. So we're getting 1200. We need 18, so we're going to leave him for a whole day. These two, this guy used to be a pretty good fighter, but after level 10, I couldn't beat stuff, so I swapped out. I had a good vitamin D. Like I said, that's a nice accessory for an experience book because now that we're exploring, we just want him to level as fast as possible to rebirth. So we got a new riddle. Whispered secrets, nature's pay, tiny travelers, they hold sway. Carried by wind, in a dance they glide, currency of life in realms wide. What am I? Nature's valued wealth, a token of growth exchanged for health. This is a very easy one. It's spores because that's the currency in this game. We leveled up. Go ahead and just pay those spores to get our new level. So if you hit your experience cap, you won't get any XP until you actually level up. So there's no reason to hold off. All right, we got another new riddle. A mystical sight bathed in moonlight, graceful and rare, captivating the night. What am I with a gleaming horn? A creature enchanting where dreams are born. Gleaming horn means unicorn. This is a different one, but the answer is also going to be spores. Whispered secrets, nature's dough. Tiny travelers, currency in tow. Carried by wind on fungal flight, they make it rain day and night. What am I? Nature's funny treasure, a fungible currency bringing pleasure. Uh, like I said, it's just another spore currency riddle. So we got a common staff. That's actually pretty good, I think. Yeah, so one more staff and I can make a rare staff, or a magic staff. So if I get another common, I can make an uncommon, combine those two to get 3 rares, and 3 rares will make a magic. All right. Uh, a new riddle. A mystical creature, a single horn I bear. Graceful and pure, with a radiant flare. In dreams and legends I'm often found, a symbol of magic on sacred ground. What am I, with beauty untamed, in myths and tales forever acclaimed? This one, single horn. If you didn't guess unicorn, you probably need to learn a bit more about mythology, because it's not a narwhal. All right. Normal day in Arborethia, you fight your way through bushes and branches, get countless scratches and bruises, but you discover absolutely nothing noteworthy. At least the branches look even worse now. This one, I'm happy with that. Anything that gives you XP is good. This guy we're not touching, so we go over to Mark the Ascended. Same thing, we got a little bit of XP. Alright, here we go. On a trip to the lake, you hear a young girl's voice approaching from afar. You decide to hide in the thicket and observe the girl. She has some sort of red scarf wrapped around her head and a big brown basket in her hands. You notice she is not alone. A big wolf is casually strolling next to her. They appear to be friendly with each other, but they are too far away to make out what they are talking about. A strange feeling befuddles you. You should carefully consider your next move. Do you want to approach and risk confrontation, or do you want to stay hidden and play on the safe side? Uh, I'll stay hidden this time because I don't really feel like fighting wolves. Poor girl, but better to stay away. Nothing good has ever come from dealing with a wolf. So that one, we lost an AP and we got a small amount of experience, 100. You crouch in the bushes, unable to and avoid getting spotted. However, you sit down on rusty nails and pain shoots up your limbs. Apparently, Arborethia punishes small sins immediately. All right, that was fine. This guy is a new encounter. It already dawns when you meet a strange creature at the edge of a path. It vaguely reminds you of an armored black bat, but the glowing head reveals an extraterrestrial ancestry. Although the creature wields two katanas, it does not appear to be hostile. Come here, student, it says. Are you seeking for questions or for answers? Um, there's only one good answer here. It is questions. Creature smiles, very wise indeed. If you are eager to learn, here is my question for you. What is love? Oh, baby, don't hurt me. Congratulations, that is correct. Please accept this gift as a token of appreciation. My headphones died. I'm back. Congratulations, that is correct. Please accept this gift as a token of appreciation from the Scholar's Secret Society. So this one always gives a lot of XP. You saw for hiding in the bushes, we got 100. This gave us 300. So that's pretty good. Gonna explore again. Absolutely nothing happens, but a day outside in the fresh air makes you feel more refreshed than ever. Plus 3 AP. That's nice because we were at an odd number, so plus 3 gives us 4, so we could do 2 more explores. Ah, ruined it. Mythology is on the agenda today in mushroom school, and this is your favorite subject, so you just decide not to go for an explore, but to listen carefully. As you can see, our professor, Mr. Moral here, is telling us how to tame unicorns. Remember that, it's going to come up later. So now we have 1 AP left, and we are going to fight. This one, I'm pretty sure we lose no matter what. But I'm going to go to heavy attack and hope that luck will win the day. It does not. We died, but then we revive. It's going to cost 100 spores. We pay it, and we have 2 AP now, so we can do another explore. Here we go. A gleaming horn. You enchanting creature where dreams are born. That's the unicorn riddle. And we got 100 spores, so we basically paid for our rebirth, but we got 300 XP. So that's good. This guy we don't touch. Switching accounts again. All right, here we go. Something different on this alchemist. You can see we get 1,000 XP per day, but he's only 79 away from leveling. So I'm going to stop foraging on him. I'm going to do an explore. We got the unicorn riddle again, which is very good because we're guaranteed to level here. And then we're going to forage with the rest of our energy. So as you can see, our max energy per forage went from, I think it was 1283 up to 1494. So the higher you go, the more XP and the more spores you get per day. We're going to forage. This guy, I've been foraging with him for a while. You can see I have a lot more essences on this account. Here, this guy, he's at the very limit of fighting. So we're going to test him in a few minutes. But first, we're going to go on this guy. I unequip the shield so I make sure I don't fight with him. We got an XP book for fast leveling. We got this little demon again. It already dawns when you meet a strange creature at the edge of a path. It vaguely reminds you of an armored black bat, but the glowing head reveals extraterrestrial ancestry. While the creature wields two katanas, it does not appear to be hostile. Ah, student, you come at the right time. Please, help me with my memory. What happened yesterday? Unfortunately, I became a snail's prey. I did it my way. All my troubles seemed so far away. Obviously, I forgot to pray. Well, if you know the song, it's All My Troubles Seem So Far Away. Yes, we all feel that way sometimes, but cheer up. Tomorrow, everything will be better. Please accept this gift as a token of appreciation from the Scholar's Secret Society. This one doesn't give as much XP as the first two-parter, but 140, guaranteed, always good. Trees, bushes, and meadows, nothing else to see. Here we got the fungible currency, which is Spores Riddle. This one we got a little bit of XP, that's good. What are you seeking? Questions or answers? Questions. And right now, there's only the one riddle, so it's always going to be, oh baby, don't hurt me. They're at 342, like I said, that's a big payday. And we leveled up. We're going to do one last explore. So, you decide to explore a trail on the mountains today. After passing numerous trees and rocks, you suddenly stand in front of a huge cave. A strange noise comes out of the cave. It somehow reminds you of a sawmill. You decide to follow the noise. It's very dark in the cave, but through some incident, beams of sunlight, you can discover a huge bear that is currently hiding. Beside the bear lies a hiking backpack that probably belonged to the last poor soul who got lost in the cave. Obviously, I'm going to grab the bag. You decide to grab the backpack and cautiously you approach the bear. Unfortunately, you somehow manage to step on the bear's stubby tail, and the bear awakes and attacks you. So, I've done this before. You run away, you get small XP guaranteed. You fight, you either die or you get a lot of XP. Since XP is all that matters, we're going to fight. And the bear is colossal, certainly the biggest you have ever seen. At least that's what a hunter would say. You fought bravely and give everything you have, but this time the enemy is stronger. That's it, you are dead. Get used to that. We're going to see a lot of that phrase. We always revive because you always want to explore as much as possible. This is, can you spell that without the letters bore? Yes, we can. 300 XP. Very good. All right. And like I said, this guy is at the limit. So it's going to be about 50-50 on fights. Let's dive in. He's got a good modifier. 98 is almost perfect. Davina. She hits pretty hard. She's hitting harder than us, but we got way more armor. We're going to skip to the end here. We're going to fight again. The bee. We're going to use the Lumberjack special ability. Utilize the remaining leftover wood to upgrade your defense. 50% of the opponent's attack is directly reflected back at them for 2 instances. So basically, this will slowly chip away at him. We take less damage when he hits us. He takes the damage instead. And with the vitamin D, the longer this goes on, the more health we get back. I'm going to do that again because I don't think I got enough of a lead yet. Ooh, a miss. That was nice. So this time, unlike the Jester's ability, it only consumes a stack if you actually hit. So I get 2 attacks still where he has to hit me before it drains. And you know what? I think I can auto here. He's going to take another 10 from hitting himself. I deal 15 each hit. So I get 3 hits. He'd have to hit me. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta hit him 3 times. He'd have to hit me 4. We're autoing. Common XP book. That's good drop. Those sell, like I said, for about 5,000. Let's see. I have enough that I could combine them. I'm gonna leave them though because, well, you never know. If you don't need it right now, don't worry about it right now. Bunny, he's got less HP, less armor, and about the same attack. We auto. Another XP book. Wow. All right. Well, since we have backup now, I'm just going to go ahead and get these out of the way. So the reason you wouldn't want to upgrade it, if I come over here, does it tell me? Yeah. An XP book you can equip from level 1, but a magic XP book you need to be level 5 to do it. So if you rebirth, you can't use it right away. You can't use the magic one right away. You need to equip a common one. All right, let's keep going here. This is another bunny, but it's a lower level, so we definitely auto. Here we got Davina. We can auto that one. Fox, this is a tough enemy. So they do 30 to 37 damage, and they had 20 armor. We're going to have to use at least 2. I'm probably going to go with 3 spike shields. Attack him. So the nice thing is, if you have more armor than your opponent, they will always take more from this reflect. So this is going to take a while. The heal animation slows things down a little bit, but it's the best for actually winning fights at this point. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to try to auto this to the end. If I get a miss, I'm probably going to have to use another shield. But since I use 2 mana, I don't want to lose this fight. So I'm not going to skip to the end. I got to actually play it out. So if you use mana and you still lose, it's very bad. I got to hit him twice. He'd have to hit me 3 times. Ooh, he missed. Okay, never mind. Now I can auto. Because I only got to hit him twice. He's got to hit me 3 times. Victory. I'm going to heal up because fights are close and that health could make a difference. Scarred Peasant, he's got the same damage, less armor, less health. That's an auto. Cora. So I'm looking at the damage here. She's a level ahead of us. We're 11. She's 12, so she's very strong. She's doing double our damage. She's got more health, more armor. There's no way I win this. Even if I go to heavy attack, I'd have to hit everything, and I still lose. So I'm gonna go to flag, run away, just save some action points. If you're below 2, so if I was going into that with 1, I would have fought to the end so that I could revive and get action points back. We might see that here. Mantis, I can beat this guy. Victory. We're going to fight again. I'm not healing because I'm in the danger zone now where I almost kind of want to die so I get more fights in. But we're not dying today because this guy is weak. All right, that's the end of this account. This guy, very soon, what is that? Well, very soon, about a week, it'll take us, and we'll be able to rebirth him. All right, the new account. We got an alchemist. He's still a while away. So most of these accounts were created on the same day. The other guy had like a 98% forge bonus. This guy's got 74, so you can see he's almost a full level behind. I got a jester where I am using the XP book for item drops, and I got a hunter here who is not really strong enough to fight anymore at level 11. So I'm going to do the hunter first because when exploring you can get item drops, and if I get a drop that I can use to equip to a jester, it'll be helpful. So always explore first. I'll read that the next time around. On your hike, you pass a large cave. You take a quick peek inside, and the cave is completely deserted. But on the way out, you almost step on some spores growing just beneath the entrance. Nice. Nothing exciting happens. You meet an old druid, one of the old service in the forest. Hello, brave warrior. Do you need healing, or should I tell you the location of a nearby spore field? What do you answer? So this I've done before. Healing, you just get health. If you say, show me the spores, you get spores and experience. We care about the experience, so show me the spores, old man. You follow his directions, and soon you get to a little spore field. You fill your pockets and head home. And with that, we get enough for a level up. Beautiful sunny day. You watch birds and smell flowers, but nothing special happens. All right. So now we're going to go into some fights. You'll see this is kind of the area. Maybe at 7, I'll have to swap out the experience book for a fighting item. We got a level 7 core, so this is going to be tough. We're definitely using Confuse here. And we might still win even with the Confuse. We might still lose even with the Confuse. It's good. We're going to need her to hit herself probably 2 more times. That's fine. We're going to do another Confuse ability on her. 1 more. All right. I missed, which is not good. All right, she's got to hit me twice. I got to hit her 4 times. So she doesn't hit herself, we lose. But she does hit herself, and now we auto to the end. Common bow. Very good. Let's see. So we will have 3 bows here. If I forge this into an uncommon, then my 2 uncommons into a rare, we can take this guy's bow off of him, and if we take the one off the jester, we can forge it, but the magic bow requires level 7. We're only 6, so we're going to hold off for another little bit here while we fight. When we level up, we'll steal it. All right, that was an easy fight. Mantis, we got 8 to 10. Easy win. We're going to heal up here because some of these are close. Skyrite, skip, heal up. You can see the XP book, even that Skyrite almost took me down here. Baby Ant is an easy opponent. Skip. Common staff. Mantis, skip. We're going to fight a little bug. That's a weaker version of a Skyrite. We definitely skip. And now we can level up. Pay the spores. We're going to take this bow off of us. We're going to go into our forging menu here. We're going to combine all 3 rare bows into a magic bow. Then we're going to equip that magic bow on ourselves. And now that should make fights a lot easier for a while. Just checking if we had any other shields. So we got 2 common shields and a rare shield. We need either an uncommon or 2 more commons, and we could forge up a magic shield. Skyrite, he's a level ahead of us. You can see his health is pretty much the same as ours. He's actually got a little bit more, but that bow put us way ahead in terms of damage, so we can still skip him. Uncommon staff. We're going to skip this. Another Skyrite. Very nice. All right. This alchemist we already checked, so let's move on to the next account.